Have you ever noticed how quickly we judge people for one mistake, even if they've spent years showing us loyalty, love, and kindness? One slip, and suddenly all the good they've done fades from our memory. This story is a reminder why forgiveness is one of the most powerful choices we can make. Welcome to Motivated Soul. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, because every week I bring you life-changing stories that inspire growth, strength, and wisdom. Now, let's begin. Once upon a time, in a prosperous kingdom, there lived a king who was admired by all. He was just, he was wise, and his people respected him deeply. But like every human being, even this great king carried a flaw. His flaw was his temper. Whenever someone in the kingdom made a mistake, no matter how small, the king would order them to be thrown into a barn of 10 fierce dogs. These dogs were not ordinary. They were wild, savage, and trained to tear apart anyone who entered their cage. The people of the kingdom feared them more than death itself. Now, among the king's trusted advisors, there was one minister he loved and respected above all. This minister had served him faithfully for many years. But one day, even he made a mistake. A simple order was given, and the minister failed to carry it out. The king, blinded by anger, called him before the court. In front of everyone, he shouted, insulted him, and without hesitation commanded, "Throw him to the dogs!" The court fell silent. The minister bowed his head and said gently, "Your Majesty, I have served you for years. I beg you, forgive me once." But the king's heart was hardened. "The law is for everyone," he declared, "even for you." The minister took a deep breath and replied, "Then grant me one last wish, just 10 days, nothing more." The king thought for a moment. Out of respect for their long years together, he agreed. "You have 10 days, the king said. "After that, your punishment will be carried out." And so the minister disappeared. Days passed, 1, 2, 3, and the people wondered, had he run away? But on the 11th day, true to his word, the minister returned to the court, calm, composed, ready. "Your Majesty," he said, "I am prepared to face my punishment." The king, curious, decided to watch with his own eyes. The gates of the barn creaked open. The dogs were released, snarling, growling, rushing forward. But what happened next left everyone frozen. Instead of attacking, the dogs wagged their tails. They jumped on the minister, not with anger but with love. They licked his hands, they nuzzled against him, they circled around him with joy. The king's eyes widened in shock. He shouted, "Minister, what is this? How did you tame them?" The minister looked at him calmly and said, "In the 10 days you gave me, I fed them, bathed them, cared for them, and loved them. In 10 days they gave me loyalty and compassion in return. But, O king, I have served you faithfully for years, and with one mistake you were ready to feed me to death." The hall fell silent. The king lowered his head, ashamed. My friends, this story is not just about a king and his minister. It's about us, about how we treat people in our own lives. We all know someone who has been good to us for years, a parent who sacrificed for us, a friend who stood by us, a partner who loved us deeply. And yet, one mistake, one wrong step, and suddenly we forget all their goodness and focus only on their flaws. Forgiveness is not weakness, it is strength. It is the art of remembering the good in people even when they stumble, because, after all, don't we all make mistakes? If this story touched your heart, let it remind you to carry forgiveness in your heart. It might save a relationship, heal a wound, or bring peace where anger once lived. This is Motivated Soul. If you found value in today's story, do subscribe to the channel. Join this journey of learning and growth, and share these stories with those who need them most. Until next time, remember, be kind, forgive freely, and live with a soul that inspires others.